Hello everyone, this is Ali Reza. Welcome to the Mentor Code Lab. This is another video about the basic knowledge of programming, and today we will start talking about integers, especially the short data type. Now short is a little bit of interesting data type because in C++ we have a little bit of difference compared to other languages. Now short in general is a data type that is a collection of 16 bits. And again, like the byte, we can have signed shorts so that the most significant bit will be used for signing the number, or unsigned shorts so that we don't have any signed bit and every bit is dedicated to define the number. However, there is a little bit of exception when it comes to integers, and that is Python. And we will talk about it in a few seconds later. But let's say we ignore the Python exception for time being. Let's answer a very dedicated question. What is an integer? Well, many people think that you understand it just by you knowing math, but I should cover it. So we have two types of numbers. Either they are a whole number like 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 6 without any decimal section. And the other type of number is an arbitrary number that has some decimal section. It doesn't matter how many decimal sections we have or how many numbers after this dot exist. If it is there, then it's not an integer. Integer is a whole number without any decimal points. Okay? So that's an integer. However, short is the smallest range of integers after the byte, because let's face it, byte is another way of showing integers, a very small range of it, but it's still an integer. So short is a bit bigger in the range of the numbers that it can show compared to byte. Now, comparing different languages, C++ have the signed and unsigned range. The signed range in every one of those except Python is from -32,000 to 768 up to 32,767. Again, one digit number smaller than the negative value, because then we are using the signed value there. However, the unsigned range goes from 0 all the way to 65,535. So C++ covers both signed and unsigned values. C# has both of them. Java, again, only has the signed value. Now, Python is a big exception here. Python does not separate the range of the numbers beyond bytes. In Python, either you have an integer or it's not an integer and it is having decimal sections. So an integer in Python can have as many numbers in it as it needs to. So it doesn't have any upper or lower band. And this is why we say Python is good for math and big data analysis, because it's not limiting the numbers. So either you have an integer in Python or you don't have an integer in Python. If it's an integer in Python, then you don't have any upper or lower limit. Keep that in mind when we are talking about the int value type. We will come back to Python. Now, C++ is again one exception here. In C++, compared to C# and Java, we have a huge difference here. In C#, we have short that is 16-bit. We have int, we will talk about int in the next video, but it's 32-bit. Java is like this. However, for some reason, C++ is different. In C++, short is 16 bits and int is again 16 bit. For 32-bit in C++, we have long, and again, we will talk about long in another video and compare them there, but I'm mentioning it here. So in C++, long is 32-bit, and for 62-bit, we have long. So it's long for some reason. So in C++, this is the 32-bit, and this is the 64-bit. In C# and Java, long is actually the 64-bit, and we don't have long. So there is some exception here, and you should be familiar with it if you want to work with C++. However, if you just want to focus on C# and Java, it's sufficient to know that short is 16-bit everywhere, okay? And we will talk about integer in the next video actually, and talk about that exception again there. If you want to have a lower value compared to the range that short is covering, you may want to take a look at byte and take a look at its range. We have another video in the channel and we talk about byte, signed byte, unsigned byte, and if you don't know what is the meaning of that signed bit or the most valuable bit, or how we sign an integer or a number as negative or positive, all that information is covered in this video that I'm putting the link on the video, and it's in this channel about byte data type. If you like these videos and you think that they are useful for you, please hit that like button and subscribe button and turn on the bell so that you get informed whenever I upload a video in the channel. Introduce the channel to your friends. Have fun everyone. Bye.